Welcome to part 14 of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch. So in this video, my plans are to climb GERUDO Tower here, which will unlock the final region of our map. And we will go down to a place called Car Bazaar. Actually, right after getting the tower, there's a shrine quest we'll get right next to the tower. Pretty easy one. And then we'll go to Car Bazaar, to GERUDO Town. We're going to locate the fourth and final fairy fountain, where we will actually be able to upgrade at least 2 pieces of my armor, because I have 3 star fragments and I've got 5 of the 6 giant ancient cores I need. I still need 2 more regular ancient cores, and I can get both of those out of shrines in this region. One of them is right down by the fairy fountain. And the other one is somewhere, oh, right down here. So normally I don't get this shrine until after the Divine Beast, but I'll see what I could do to get both of those ancient cores in this video. The amount of ancient cores I have at this point in the game always varies depending on how many I get out of Guardians. Okay. There's a boulder in that rubble right there. If you blow it up, the boulder will come rolling down at you. Now we've got a moblin up here. If you shoot a bokoblin or moblin with an ancient arrow, they'll like incinerate on impact, but there's no point in wasting them. You won't get anything out of it, no guts or anything. Bokoblin right up here usually spots me before I get here. Oh, I want to leave him down here a little ways. Because I don't want these enemies up here to see me. Moblin and maybe 1 or 2 more bokoblins. Oh, one of those things. Great. Oh, so much for my idea. I was going to hit that barrel over and blow up the moblin, but whoops, wrong button. Stupid thing ruined it. You better hide. normally what I do is I stand back there, I take that bucket, that barrel, one of these explosive barrels, and I'll hit it right at the moblin and blow them up. That idiot of Knock-A-Rock ruined that for me. I got 3 Rivali scaled. I want to save one of them for that last jump of the tower. Purpose of those are. Wouldn't be surprised if they have something to do with the Korok seed. Maybe pushing both off or something. I'll do the same with the other one and see if anything happens. If something usually looks odd and out of place, chances are it has something to do with the Korok seed. Ah! That's not good. No, turn around. Well, so much for that idea. Looks like we're going all the way back up to the top. Idiot can't even turn around. I mean, here's a guy that can change his clothes while paragliding, yet he can't just simply do a 180-degree turn. I had to make some more stamina meals. Looks like it's getting cold. It is 38 degrees currently. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go to Hestu. After we get this tower, I'm going to go to Hestu and unlock that, or we get that other Korok, or the expansion stash. And then I'm going to go somewhere and get one of my flame blades. You know, back the first couple times I got this tower, I used to go from back here and climb across these mountains, and it would take me forever to get there. What was that? Yeah, I didn't even see that bokoblin standing there before. Complete map of Hyrule extracted. I'm gonna go ahead and get my goodies first. See, I never understood why he says what's with the silent treatment. He always says that the first time you meet him here. Now that's the most I've ever had my weapon stash expanded. Because the next weapon expansion would be like, I think 23 Korok seeds maybe? There's no way I'm going to get 23 Korok seeds in The most I've had something like 55. Okay, let's get one of my flame blades. I'm trying to remember if there's a flame blade near a town or village, so I can visit Kilton too. Got a flame blade here, but I guess I can visit Kilton when I go to GERUDO town. I'll just go get my flame blade now. Okay, I'm just going to transport right from inside the shrine back to the tower. Now we're going to head this way. I'll light a fire. See, the shrine quest can only be done at like 2 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon. I always forget what time it is. Okay, now I'll stand over here on this pedestal. See, at like, I think it's like 2:50 p.m. or maybe 1:50 p.m. Somewhere around there, that sun's going to be directly over the tower. And at that point, you want to shoot an arrow directly into the sun. That's all it takes to pop the shrine up out of the ground. There's Vanaboris. There's GERUDO town. See, every time I'm at Gerudo Town, it seems like this entrance is facing this way instead. I think that's because I see that tower up there, and I always think it's this tower right here. There's actually, okay, couldn't remember what shrine that was. I remember now. I was thinking there might have been 2 shrines in this region that's got an ancient core in it, but I'm pretty sure it's just this one here, and then you got this one, which is in the other Towers region, Wasteland region. Wait, not there. Over here. Okay, so it's not 150. Must be 250. We'll hear this chime. This thing will light up and chime when it's ready. Yeah, that Divine Beast there, Vana Boris. I thought that was the hardest one the first time I did it. But once I learned it, it's one of the most fun ones now. It's not saying it's the easiest, it's still probably one of the hardest ones, but the battle is the toughest. That's funny, the wood that I lit before, the shrine popped up. Now you didn't see the wood when the shrine was popping up, but after it's back, then it's right there. This is a test of strength. I think it's a modest one. I don't really need the spear, but I wouldn't mind having that sword. It's a 30-point sword. Yep. Cool. think there's a frost blade in that treasure chest. So that spear would only be a 15-point spear, and I've already got two 20-point spears. They need to make more shrines that have shields in them. I mean, we've got so many flame blades, a few frost blades, a few thunder blades, but they got way more flame blades than they need. I think there are only one shrine that I can think of that's got a shield inside of it. We have not done that one yet, I don't think. Could be two, but offhand I can only think of one. It's got a knight shield in it. And then of course there's the guardian shields you can get from the test of strength, but I'm talking about the ones in treasure chests. Okay, so now we're going to go to Kara Bazaar. Now, if I do this right, I could trigger a glitch. It requires landing just perfectly. You don't want to land on a level surface, you want to land on kind of an incline with 1 foot higher than the other. Immediately when I land, it'll go to a cutscene with the Divine Beast. And when it comes back, if it's triggered right, I'll be stuck inside of a rock. The only way to get out is to transport out. I'm not sure if you have to specifically land on a certain rock. I think this is the one I usually land on right here. Not sure if I did it right or not. We won't know until after the cutscene. We'll also be getting our memory down here. Okay, let's see if yep, I did it right. The glitch has been triggered. I'm stuck inside of a rock. See, I can't go any higher. It's kind of funny. only thing you can really do. Is this. So it's just a matter of landing on those rocks, like right on the incline. Cold. 16 degrees. This car bazaar is like, I guess it's called a caravan. Too small to be a village, but it's too big to be a stable. It's kind of like right in the middle of those two. And we will run into Beetle down here. Captured memory somewhere around here too. There's our memory. One of my favorite ones. Might be my favorite one, only because we get to hear a little bit of the original Zelda theme in it. That's one thing this game is really lacking in. I mean, we occasionally get to hear it here and there, like when he's riding a horse, and when we're approaching the castle. I wish at the end of the game, in the credits, I wish I would have had like the full Zelda theme. So we gotta go around down here sleeping. GERUDO. People selling stuff are GERUDOs. That Beetle is down here somewhere.
Hey!
I don't need any of this stuff. I think Beetle will go against that building there. There he is.
Hey! Sa! Oh!
Well, sorry, Beetle, I really don't have anything for you. I want to sell all this stuff to Kilton. But let's see, we might have something that I don't want. This one I don't care for. It's only a low-level defense boost. What is a tough elixir? Low-level toughness, but is that attack or defense? Oh, okay, it fortifies your bones to strengthen your defense. It's only a low level though, so I don't really need it. See, this fairy tonic is, I'm pretty sure it's the same as the regular fairies. I think it automatically fills your hearts without having to drink it. I think it might be automatic, I'm not sure though. And at this point in the game I have... Oh, wait a minute, I want to buy arrows. At this point in the game I have Mipha's Grace and some fairies, so... Not sure if I'll ever need the fairy tonic. Okay, let's rest until morning. I'm going to be heading to GERUDO town next. We don't see too many guardians down in this region. I think this is an enemy camp right here. Ooh, treasure chest. I usually don't come in here. I'm just doing it this time because I want to get some monster parts for Kilton. Kind of weak enemies. Okay, where was that treasure chest I saw over here I was heading towards? There it is. Well, that wasn't anything special. They don't allow men inside GERUDO town. I'll demonstrate. See, Vo are males and Vi's are females. So Link has to find another way to get in. First we're going to get the shrine, then we're going to talk to this guy here. That'll give us a hint. See, it's kind of funny, it says GERUDO town when you're entering because you're close to GERUDO town. I think that might have been a design flaw. They put the shrine a little too close to the town. This one's kind of fun. Okay, so you want to put one barrel here. I want to use the magnesis so you don't get shocked, but it's got so many hearts it's not that big of a deal. How funny would it be if, like, every time Link got shocked, he lost some hair? It was like by the time he finished the game, he's like completely bald. Okay, so we're gonna. That one there. That one there. That one there. Imagine that, my neighbor's cutting his grass. Okay, now this treasure chest has a great thunderblade in it. Or just a regular thunderblade. We don't need, but we do need the treasure chest. I got this neighbor that cuts his grass. It should take him like 10 minutes, but he'll be out there for like 2 hours. Like, I don't know, he just keeps cutting the same spot over and over again. I accidentally sideswiped his daughter's car yesterday. I was pulling in, I was a little too sharp, so luckily there wasn't much paint damage. He said he thinks he could probably fix it himself. That's crazy because I've had that car for 18 years and I've only been in 2 accidents. Neither of them were my fault. 100,000 miles on that car. Hoping to get rid of it and get something new. And that's how we do that one. I must say on the outside of that car, it's 97 fiberglass body, and it still looks as good as the day it did when I got it. After sideswiping the car yesterday, I just barely got the bumper. So when I took it to the car wash, the scratch just came right off. It was just really light paint. After 18 years, I never wanted to get rid of that car because it was always my dream car, but it's getting to the point where it's just can't take it out of town anymore because it's always having problems. Okay, so we talked to this guy. Okay, so I'm going to catch one of these sand seals. What we're going to do is we're going to head out this way. When we get about here, we're going to head south to the fairy fountain. The only way to really catch these things is to go from above. Oh, you know what? You can shoot them with a bomb arrow too and it'll like stun them. That's another way to catch them. I forgot about that one because I've just learned how to do that like my last playthrough. – 111 degrees. I need some heat resistance. This will do for now. If it gets even hotter, I'm going to have to eat something. These sand seals outside the GERUDO town seem kind of slow. Now once you're inside GERUDO town, you can rent one, and they seem a lot faster. Okay. I hate to waste this. At this point, we're going to head south. Now we're going to be going through a sandstorm down here. So we're not going to be able to see the map or the pins. We're just going to have to keep heading, hoping we're heading south. Looks like the fastest sand seal. this map, same thing. Can't see anything. You can't transport out of the screen. So now we're just going to look for that. There it is. Skeleton. You just gotta look for the silhouette of a... Wait a minute. No, that's not it. Oh, I see it. Like a dinosaur skeleton. 10,000 rupees she cost. Okay, let's pretty much enhance everything we can. I probably won't even need the firebreaker clothing anymore. There's only those, like, 4 shrines to get in that region. The Divine Beast. After that, there's really no purpose to go back there. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the shrine and be able to get an ancient core out of it. And then we will head back to Kar Bazaar. If I got time by the end of the video, I'll go get my last ancient core out of a shrine and my last giant ancient core out of shrine. And I'll be able to enhance to the max before the Divine Beast, but it all depends if we get time. Okay, now if you get a Thunderblade, you could pass this without doing it the traditional way, but I don't have a Thunderblade. I have this instead. I'm not sure if it'll work the same. Yeah, it does. So, I mean, that's all it takes. And even though this isn't lit up anymore, oh, it came back. But normally what you do is stick this right here. Stick this one right here. That's how you normally open the door. Alright, I've had enough of that. Okay, now if any shock goes around these things, stuff like that happens. That's why you don't normally want to carry this orb, this electric orb up there. Normally it's easiest to use my knees just to carry it that way. And if you touch any of these, that happens. Idiot mowing his lawn like right next to my window. Put some landmines out in the yard. Just cut this grass like 3 days ago too. Okay, now this part can be a little tricky sometimes. What you want to do is, you're going to step off this, but you're going to want to use stasis. That's a perfect time. Or not. Now we got to do it all over again. Gotta sit there and wait for our stasis to recharge. There we go. Okay, now what, to get those gears spinning, you gotta get a charge here. Now normally you use this, you take that ball, One time I got stuck in there, I could not get it out of there, so I had to shoot it with a bomb arrow and it worked. But if you have an electric weapon like this, same thing. That's just like one patch of grass he's got to cut. It should be like one swipe. I don't see why it takes him 3 minutes. It's like taking 3 minutes to walk from your toilet to your bathroom sink. Okay, so now we're going to head back, get rid of this. Can't transport directly to GERUDO Bazaar because there's no travel gate there, which I don't understand why they didn't put one there. Would have made it a lot easier. I mean, they could have put a shrine right there. So we're gonna go to GERUDO Bazaar. We're gonna have to take a sand seal back, or go to GERUDO Town, and we'll take a sand seal back to GERUDO Bazaar. This one's a lot faster than the last one I had. See, I still have heat resistance, now I need cold resistance. That's 30 degrees. Okay, now we're going to go to this building here. Oh, there goes my neighbor cut that same spot he just cut twice for 3 minutes. That grass must have grew again in the last couple minutes. So you go all the way to the top of this building here and you'll meet someone named Vila. Yeah, so you want to pay 600 rupees for the clothing. Found out it's a guy. Okay, so now we're going to go back to GERUDO Town. Now that we're dressed as a woman, we can get in. I should say now that we're dressed as a Vi. That's what they're called in GERUDO Town. And there's that guy again. Now, if you change out of any of your clothing at all into something different, they'll immediately recognize you as a male or as a foe, and they'll kick you out. So you gotta keep the GERUDO outfit on at all times when you're in GERUDO Town. Here's where you get your heart container. Oh, neighbor's cutting the same patch again.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh, seems you have something rather interesting there.
These voice actors really didn't have much of a job. I mean, that's all she says, just like Prince Sidon and Tiba and Yunobo. It's like they had very small parts to play. The rest was just all reading. Okay, we're gonna skip through all this. He's telling her that he can calm the Boris. Okay, so they recognize, they know that he's Link, the champion from 100 years ago. See, they don't really trust me yet to allowing him to board the Divine Beast, so they want him to get the Thunder Helm back, which has been stolen by the Yiga clan. If he could do that, then they'll trust him. So first I have to go on this mission to the Yiga clan hideout. But I have to go out here and talk to Captain Keith. So she just told Link where to find the Yiga clan hideout. And now it's on our map out here, so I'm going to be going there, but I want to go in the daytime, so let's take a walk around GERUDO Town. I can find my way out of here. Okay, this looks like a classroom or something. Okay, let's go back out in like the main corridor area here. Okay, there's the entrance right there. Okay, over here on your left side, you've got some GERUDO clothing, which we don't need because we already have. You got iron shrooms, sun shrooms, zap shrooms, chill shrooms. I want to buy some chill shrooms. That's all they got is one. Okay, over here you got rock salt, bantha wheat, and Hylian rice. Over here you can cook stuff. I've only got 3 cold resist or heat resistant things. Well, let's see if something else I might have. Cool, I got one of these. Throw some salt in there. Well, I guess I gotta light the fire first. There, just in case it needs some more heat resistant. Although now I got the GERUDO outfit, which offers 1 level of heat resistant. Over here you've got regular arrows, or no, those are bomb arrows, shock arrows, ice arrows, fire arrows, and regular arrows. Here you got some steaks. Over here you've got fall fruit, hydromelon, and hardy durians. I better cook up some more stamina things. Seriously, the fire went out already? Okay, we're going to pass time to morning. Okay, now let's go to... I want to do the Sea Kilton, but I gotta get moving, so we're going to go ahead and do the Sega Clan thing. There's a shrine somewhere down around here. And we're going to head on our way to the clan hideout. Change into my this stuff. I'm gonna switch to my spear because I'm pretty sure we see some wolves up here. I had recently found out that in this Sega Clan hideout you could sneak up with these enemies and kill them. I had never known that before. I always snuck past them. And there's my shrine. Actually, hidden shrine. It's almost like a shrine quest, but they don't consider it a shrine quest. It's like really simple. So you gotta just take a luminous stone and put it down in the middle. See, they shouldn't have had luminous stones around this area. They should have made it where you'd have to go find a luminous stone. You have to remember where you found them at before. Maybe save them. Save them again. This shrine's kind of fun. Not sure if I will have time to play tomorrow. I usually go to bed early on Monday nights because I'm more tired. And plus I plan on taking my car to the mechanic shop if I can get it in. Okay, you want to put a square bomb here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter either one, but as soon as it shoots up there, blow it up. And treasure back here. Look at the rupees. I got 2017. That's the year this game was released. Just one, you want to put a bomb here, put a bomb here, and blow up the one bomb, and then the other when it's at the top. So you want to put a square bomb up here. Actually, let's see what happens if we put them both up there simultaneously. Okay, the square one. Oops. Okay, that didn't work. So I guess you don't want to put them simultaneously. Unless maybe I didn't have them lined up right, but anyway, you want the square one to go on that thing like it always does. As for the round one, it should just keep shooting back and forth. Okay, now we want to blow the square one up, but make sure the round one is not near it. That'll raise these pillars, but close the gate. So now you want to stand between the pillars. And then when that round bomb is directly over that middle thing, you want to blow that one up. That lowers the pillars and opens the gate. Okay, now we're going to head to the Yiga Clan hideout. Before we get to the Yiga Clan hideout, there's going to be Yiga Clan members that'll show up and you have to fight them. They're not too hard. But then you get inside the Yiga Clan hideout, and I always thought you had to sneak past them. And I'll explain that when I get there. eventually going to want a duplex bow for the Divine Beast mission, but I'll wait a little bit before picking one up. Might as well use whatever I have left on my current bow. Okay, and here we got all these flags hanging down. We have to burn those down. The secret passageway is behind one of them. Passageway. You want to check these out because there's stuff in them. Sometimes you got key spats in them too. Some presents for Kilton. Here's one with the treasure chest. This is the secret passageway that we gotta take, but let's check out these other things. We've got, there's a vicious sickle in there, but apparently I don't need any weapons. And nothing in there, so now we can take our secret passageway. Barta. How is Barta going to take care of herself? She's locked in a cage. Okay, so what you want to do... Now, the first time I ever did this mission, it's like, you see these guys, you kind of just go in and attack them like you normally would with the Bokoblin camp, but no, you don't want to do that. Because what happens is, gates will close down all around you, trapping you inside, and you can't kill them, and they would kill you. But from what I hear, if you sneak up on them, you can't kill them, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the way I know how to do it, which is just sneak past them all. You got bananas, which hopefully you do. You can use those to distract them. I get these stupid pop-ups on my computer. Donkey Kong's Banana Horde. Yeah, the first time I did this, it was so hard to do. Okay, now, this is where I used to have troubles. Like, you got one guy going around there, you got one guy going around here. It's like, how do you distract both of them? Well, it was hard work until I figured out it's easier just to use Rivali Scale. Fly over here. Maybe we've only got one more guy to get past. Figures it landed right on the crate where you can't see it. Are you kidding me? They just think they're being funny, don't they? There, once you get in here, you're pretty much safe. Bananas in the treasure chest. I mean, they had a whole room full of bananas. Why would they bother putting one of them in the treasure chest? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my current bow for a duplex bow, which I'm going to be needing. Just want to open this. Now, one time that got stuck on me. I went and pushed the wrong way one time, and I couldn't get it back the other way. If that ever happens, pick up one of these and push it like that. That's how I had to do it that time. Now we're going to meet the master of the Yiga clan, Master Koga. Pretty easy. Just shoot him when that thing's over him. Do the same here. creature above him. Losing all my weapons. Okay, do the same thing again. Okay, this time we're going to use magnesis. Move down, hit him. Do that again. And he beat him. Now we have this long show to watch. Why do villains always laugh? So, there's nothing to do here but just watch and read. And we got our Thunder Helm. Okay, now we're going to head up this way because there's a shrine we can get out here. Might as well get it while we're here. There's no travel gate here. That Thunder Helm, we'll return that in the next video when we're going to actually do the Divine Beast. I'm going to go ahead and eat a cold resistant meal because there's going to be a battle where I'm going to want my ancient armor. There's a bunch of, I think it's those alphas up here. It's either moblins or those alphas, I can't remember. I think it's mostly those alphas though. There's one that's not part of the enemy camp. cool. Okay, I do like that bullet though. It's stronger than the one I have. I'm gonna. Well, wait a minute. No, I got a 38. What's that? I think that was a 36. I must have read them backwards. It's like showed up out of nowhere. Go ahead and drop this. This isn't quite as strong as the one I just dropped, but the blizzard rod's been used quite a bit in this ice rod. It's brand new. Why is this taking so many hits? I'm using the great eagle bow. Get some luminous stones. I get these bones over here. Not sure if I have time to do the 2 shrines that I wanted to do. Again, I guess I could do them in the beginning of the next video too. Yeah, because getting the 1 shrine with the ancient core, it takes a while just to get up there. So I have to carry that block of ice all the way to the top without it melting. And in order to get past this, do that. Jump over this and that. Okay, now let me take a look at my weapons. Okay, I don't have room for the frost blade, but if you wanted to get it, this would be kind of tricky. I used to kind of struggle with getting this. Not so much getting it, but getting back out of it, so you go down here, get your treasure chest. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot I had that extra weapon stash down there. Okay, so I got that. So anyways, there's a ladder right here that I didn't know about for like my first few times doing the shrine. You climb back up here and your ice cube's still sitting right here. I hope that isn't off too far. Okay, still up there. Sometimes it goes off the edge. Maybe it's just this edge that goes off sometimes. Anyway, that's how you do that one. You know what they should have done is put a glass of water up here so you're like making them a glass of ice water. That would have been funny. Or like iced tea or something. Okay, so I want to get the shrine right here. Wait, yeah, it's right down here. So I'm going to glide from here and hopefully get to it. See, normally what I do is I get a shrine quest right here. And that way I can just glide either way, but I don't have time to do shrine quest plus get that shrine. I don't know if I'll even be able to get here, but I guess we'll just see how far we get. It's not as if we have to start the Divine Beast right at the beginning of the next video, so we'll just kind of see how it goes. So we're heading towards, whoops. Okay, we're going to be heading towards the green pin, and then the yellow pin. Probably sit by a fire. Big open area right here is where the divine beast will be sitting after we free it. I can't believe it really took us this long to do everything. It was like an hour before I finally got into GERUDO time. Okay, there's a Korok seed down here. Not really sure if it makes sense to get it, since I can't. Well, I suppose we could get it. I can't remember where this one goes. This will probably take up the rest of the video alone. Goes there. What you're supposed to do is look at the two different puzzles and see what's different, but you're supposed to try making these two look the same. I think it's right here. Or not. Over here, these two look the same. Okay, I found it. Where's my metal block? Like right where it needs, right where I need to put it. That was tedious. There's that guardian. I haven't used up any of my GERUDO protection at all since getting it. I mean, I have used it as protection, but I didn't waste, like, I was able to successfully shield parry every single one. nice. I would have got my ancient core out of that one. But that's not going to happen because I know I need one. Joke's on them. I'm going to get one whether they want to give it to me or not. Yeah, there's a decayed guardian over there somewhere. I think he's around the corner. Oh, there he is. I should probably use up my Master Sword again before doing the Divine Beast. Actually, you know what? I think instead of using the Master Sword against the Phantom, I'm going to use my Guardian Swords. With Ancient Proficiency, it'll be even stronger. So I might have time to do the Shrine Quest. Wait, what time is that? Okay. This has to be done at like a specific time. This is another one of those ones. I think this is like 3 in the afternoon, so we're kind of doing good as far as the time on that clock. Protection off. I better run. Okay, so we gotta read this logbook. Great. Okay, now we got a real one. I usually never... You idiot. I usually never see wolves up here. Just let little Alpha always attack me. So now we want to get the snowball bag. It might be big enough. At a certain time, we're going to want to block that. We're going to want to cast a shadow over the pedestal. Certain time, the sun will be in that position. We'll hear that thing chime. Come on. There we go. So we have to have that shadow cast over that thing at a very specific time. So I'll go ahead and get the shrine, which is a blessing. And before we do the Divine Beast in the next video, we'll go ahead and hit the other two shrines so I can get my ancient core and my giant ancient core before one of the Divine Beasts. So I can't remember what's in here. I'm going to guess probably a flame blade. Oh, Moonlight Scimitar. Okay, so next video we'll be getting this shrine right here. We get our ancient core, then we're going to get our giant ancient core down here. And we just travel up here to the fairy fountain. and upgrade to the max. Then we'll go back to Gerudo Town and do the Divine Beast mission. Hope you're enjoying the game. See you in the next video.